Hello, I am Umbrenero and welcome back to Umbrenero's Life. Today's video is updating my Life channel banner. So, like I did in my gaming channel banner video, I wanted to make my Life channel banner more simplistic and show up better across various devices where videos can be watched. So, I started with a purple background because I forgot to hit record. So I do a lot of stuff with bullet journals and then various other art things. But in bullet journals, a common thing that is in the ones I use specifically, they're dotted journals. So I wanted to kind of have that aspect brought to my background. So I had to find the right tool to make dots with. And then was the hard part of trying to make sure these dots were as lined up as possible. Which is a lot easier to say than do. So I was doing this mostly freehand, and I was using the ruler in my program to help me stay aligned the best I can. But I forgot, once I had the first row done, I could just copy and paste and line it up that way. So that's what I started on. And yes, some of them may have gotten a little wonky because when I was trying to align them, I would go up a little bit or I'd go down too far, and spacing them correctly was a little harder because I didn't select just the dots, I selected extra space, but you live and you learn. And then I tried to get multiple lines of dots so I didn't have to do all of it, but it only wanted to give me one, so it is what it is. So I kept aligning dots to the best I could. And at one point I realized, wait, I can spread these equally across my page here. So I started just laying them out and just tried to space them the best I could manually here yet, and then it's like, it took me a while to remember I could do this, but it's not a feature I use often. But for my Life channel here, I wanted it to be more pastel and not as bright in your face color as my gaming channel. So that's why I used the lighter blue and lighter purple. And here is where I remembered I could do that little aligning thing. And this is where having that little bit of extra space on all of my dots came into not be as helpful, because on the very end they were not to the edge of the page, which it happens, but I wanted it to be as centered as I could do. So now I was figuring out, where was I? Did I need more? So I added more. I'm like, wait, this just made them closer. That's not what I wanted to do. It was trial and error for parts of this. So here I had just given up and decided I'm going to paste in a couple extra and move them to where I needed them for my background. I was done with trying to make it cooperate, and I made it work the best way I could. And now, like I did for my gaming channel, I wanted to put in my channel name. So I found something that was like a handwriting that I kind of have, and decided to do it in a very light blue at first. But it was very hard to read against the background at first, and it's like, alright, let's add a glow. That color didn't show up, so I was kind of playing around trying to figure out what's going on. Why isn't this paying attention to what I want? Just trial and error to get it to work how I wanted. So I figured, let's go with a very light glow to make it stand out. And it worked pretty well with what I wanted. And it's nice and subtle. So, thank you for watching. And until next time, I am Umbrenero. Bye!